1979, beginning a Greyhound bus trip across America, traveling light, I painted watercolor scenes with accompanying haiku poetry. I visited all 50 states. Did I visit your city or your town? To see if I did, join me on my recall journey. Haiku and watercolor scenes of America. Wings on my heels. In 1979, after completing my master's degree at Fordham University in Bronx, New York, I checked into outpatient at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital. I was suffering severe headaches. The doctor ordered me to check into the hospital in 2 weeks. He wanted to check for a possible brain tumor. I have always treated most illnesses or potential illnesses by staying on my feet as long as possible. Generally, being a Gemini with Mercury wings on my heels, I take off for new places. 2 weeks was a long time to sit around. Assessing my position as an unemployed master's degree graduate, on the welfare dole with a possible brain tumor, I did what any student of Basho, the Japanese haiku poet, would do. I took to the road. Buying a 2-week pass on an interstate bus, I prepared for my journey of haiku poems and watercolor scenes of America. I packed a plastic zipper pillowcase with clothes, food, and a blanket. In a small case, I put my watercolors, oil pastels, pencils and brushes, sketchbook, and a small jar with water. With the bus as my home away from home, I was prepared to wend my way from city to city and state to state, returning in time to keep my appointment at Columbia Presbyterian Hospital. That first morning, as I stepped out of my door in Harlem, New York, 2 black men approached me. My first thought, I was about to be mugged. They spoke almost in unison. "Sister, you're going to lose your bags. Let me help you." I came down the steps, waited while the 2 men rearranged the things on the carrier and tied them securely. Not able to say anything, I watched as they retied my bundle and knew this was the moment when they would snatch and run. I was not aware until they stood that I was holding my breath. They turned the cart handle to me. All I could say was, "God bless you both." As they turned and started walking toward Lenox Avenue, the taller man said, "You be careful out there." I thanked them profusely, took the cart, and walked in the opposite direction to Fifth Avenue to wait for the city bus. As I waited, I thought of the 2 men and smiled, for this too was America. Once on the bus, heading to the bus terminal in mid-Manhattan, I took out my pen and wrote, "We come help, sister. 2 black men tie my bundle. Harlem, bon voyage." Today, at age 83 years young, coming into the 21st century, I ask you to click on my icon and continue the trek with me that began 36 years ago in 1979.